Welcome to the Musar video blog. Here we are right before the festival of Sukkot, a few days after Yom Kippur. Before Yom Kippur, I was studying the work Shari Tshuva, the Gates of Repentance, from Rabbeinu Yonah. One of the things he says there is he tries to give us a way to approach doing tshuva, how to make changes. And he talks about the temporary nature of this world. We should recognize that. And it just caught my attention that the word that he used for the temporary nature of this world was diras arai. Dira means like a dwelling place, and arai means temporary. And what I found very curious is that that very same expression, diras arai, is used by the Talmud as a reference to the sukkah. The sukkah has to be diras arai, a temporary dwelling. And at first, there was some kind of disconnect when I heard that, because I'm saying, wait a minute. When it comes to doing tshuva, maybe you're thinking that this world is a temporary dwelling, and I don't know how long I'm going to be here, and I got to change while I can still change, because you never know what tomorrow could bring. And that's a very sobering thought, and it could even be a little bit depressing if you take it the wrong way. And yet here we're told that's what a sukkah is, diras arai, temporary dwelling. And you know what sukkah is? It's called Zman Simchasenu, the time of our simcha, of our joy. That's not the kind of thought maybe that's going to make you so happy. So how are we supposed to understand it with regards to the sukkah? What's the connection of temporary dwelling and happiness? So I want to give you a simple Musar understanding to this. The Mishnah tells us that there's three things that it says, Akina, Hataiva, Vakavad, Madsinas Adam min Olam, which a loose translation is that jealousy, lust, and ego mess up life. Those are the things that get in the way of our life because we're jealous. Someone has something else, I want that. Or lust, I want this, I'm going after that. Oh yeah, I can't satisfy, I can't get enough of that. Or ego, I have to be better than everybody else, and I feel down if I'm not. All those kind of things, they get in the way, they mess up life. So, these are all things which are rooted in this world. Someone who can rise above all the pettiness of this world and whose values are above that, who has more sublime, holier values, are not so stuck into all these like pettiness type of things, that's a person that can be happy, really truly happy. He's not caught up with all this stuff. So when we go into the sukkah and we say it's a temporary dwelling, what we're saying is that for 1 week I'm going to leave behind all the permanent stuff, all the stuff of this world, the stuff that gets me down, that I want to go after possessions, that I want to go after lust, that I want to go after my ego. I'm leaving that behind. I'm going into a temporary dwelling. And in this temporary dwelling, I have different values. I have values that are loftier, sublime, holier, more spiritual. And when a person lives life with those values and doesn't get caught up with all this silly nitty-gritty stuff, the stuff that pulls us back down, that's such an emancipating feeling. It's such a feeling of holiness and happiness, because if I don't have it, it's not that important. There's much more important things in life than having that thing. If I don't get the recognition that I want, it's not that important. I'm not going to let myself get bogged down by that. If I don't fulfill my lust, that's not what life is about. There's more important things. That's what we're focusing on, Sukkot, the more important things, the real values. And when we do that, that's the greatest happiness. So I want to wish to everybody, Chag Sameach. See you next time.